In 7000 BC, people in Georgia, or perhaps in this very small town, buried wild grape juice underground through the winter and found the juice turned into wine the next spring. They drank it regardless and lived happily ever after. This is the Kakheti province, eastern Georgia, the cradle of the first man who ever held a glass, and grandmother of the modern wine.
How are you? Very good. Nice to see you.
That's my wife, Carrie.
Hey, good to see you.
Hello. How was your morning?
It was great. We had shawarma.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Sorry, forgive my camera.
Yes, yes. So, what we are doing now, guys? So, yesterday.
Guro is a local friend of great talent who has inherited the vineyards of his grandfather in the neighboring town of Sagarejo. He had been learning about grapes and wine since he was a toddler. We are here to meet him and drink some of his wine.
Teaching me how to cut the tree, how to take care of it, how to make the wine, and
So you are 8 years old
Yes,
there, and
right
your
here.
grandfather?
Yes, definitely.
Nice. Same place?
Yes, the same place, and that's why even when I grow, he was teaching me. Yeah, we were sitting and doing something together about grapes. So he taught me everything about. And then, oops. First of all, it was in a qvevri for 6 months with leftovers, and later 2.5 months in an oak barrel. And now let's see how wine is changed. Yeah. I think it's a rare type of the grape. In Georgia, the most, Saperaver, Kakheti, you can find them mostly everywhere. In the
Right.
east part, everywhere you can grow. But Kakheti, Kisi, they are more sensitive. You can't grow everywhere. You can't grow everywhere because of even, we had a time during Georgia was a part of Soviet Union until 1991. And when we were part of Soviet Union, we as a country, Georgia, we had a plan. We needed to produce some amount of the wine. And that was the reason why Georgian people, local people, we are oriented to the quantity. So we had a plan as a country. And that's why we were producing mostly Saperavi, Kakheti, because of those trees and those grapes you can grow in more lands, and you can be oriented on the quantity. And Khikvi, Kisi, you can't. The building where we are in Gurami Papa's Khikvi. Papa means grandfather. So my grandfather taught me how to live, even chess, everything he taught me, wine, grape, how to clean qvevris, and that's why I like branded after him, Gurami grandfather's winery. You should have the proper temperature for the wine. White wine we are drinking more colder, 9-10 degrees temperature. Amber wine we are drinking more warmer, 14-15, but red dry wine room temperature, which is 20 to 23, more warmer, especially next to the fireplace in the winter time. You can open the red dry wine and
Nice.
enjoy. Plus, you should oxidize. When you open a bottle, let the wine to breathe for half hour, for 1 hour. That's why we are warming now. It's like it's having like golden color because of the leftovers. Mostly, we know that mostly, never mind, white grapes you break or red grapes you break, around more than 90%. The juice is same. It's like it's having transparent color. Wine takes color from the skin. From white grape, you can make white wine if you remove leftovers directly, or you can make amber wine. The same. How thick it is, you can see.
Guro is a
It's
man who
tears
would
of
like
the
to be
grape,
subtle
some
on everything
invisible
about
threads as
wine.
well.
If I had
Long
known
legs,
he was to be
long legs.
serious today,
It's showing
I would
us
have
this
learned to be
long legs.
patient.
Yeah.
And we can see how clear wine is and which color it's having. Later, when you're turning the glass like this, we see these long legs, what we name tears of the grape. And later we are oxidizing and smell. By smell, we can find out a lot of problems. Wine is having 48 known problems. For example, mouse, horse smell. It's a problem as well. And such smell, yeah, aged wine is having as well. And we should not mix problem and aged wine. And this problem is wine is having why? Because of everything what we touch.
On the glass. Very, very thick. Almost honey-like.
Yes.
Are we ready?
Please have it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Apparently, we were not ready. I was too much in a rush to take the gulp.
And can I make one toast?
Sure.
Georgia is famous not only to make the wine, to drink the wine as well. So always when we drink the wine, we are saying toast. We are having around 15, 20, like a must toast. What we should say during supra, during table, when we are sitting 3-4 hours and sharing our emotions, are making the wine. So all we know what is a wine, what is a grape, and what we need to do to make such a liquid. So I want to cheers for every person who grow this grape, who gave some pesticides, for example, some biopreparats, right? Who turned the ground, who cut it a little, is participating for this process.
Cheers.
Cheers. Kaumarjos.
Kamarjos.
In Georgia, we are saying Kaumarjos, which means Kamarjveba. From where this word is coming. Kamarjveba is like a victory. And always for Georgian people, based on our history, right? Victory was not enough for us. So this war with a victory, cheers with a victory. This word is very useful. So
I have learned it.
Kakvimarjos, cheers to us.
Cheers with victory. Very rich. This is one of the most authentic flavor that.
Transparent color, but saperavi is having the red color. The juice is having the red color even inside the skin of the grape. That's why we named it saperavi. Peri it's a color. Saperavi is color maker. And we should mention, I should mention that saperavi wine we are using in a church.
And in the end, we drank all of Guro's 3 most cherished wines, the sensitive Hihiwi and Kisi, and the red wine best representative of Georgia, Saperavi. All of the 3 he made with the traditional vessel, the kvevrij. Since I myself make wine using kvevrij, they came as a taste I know and love. They are tannic, robust, and carrying the flavors of fruit and soya, the most beautiful traits Mother Nature could grant to a liquid. After much drinking, my wife and I took a stroll along the ancient walls of Georgia. There we met a gentleman who introduced himself as keeper to the clock tower, and he insisted we should climb the top of it.
Okay. Okay, good. Madame? Madame first.
Poem, yes.
Yes.
By
and
Wajab Shavela.
right.
Yeah,
And
yes.
you translate it very
Yes.
beautifully that you can.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, could you...
Repeat.
yes, please.
Yeah, Wajab Shavela.
Right.
Yes. I will tell you, Mr. in Georgian, and I will then tell you in English. Yeah,
Great,
because
beautiful.
it is my own translation. ხარს გავარ ნაიალაღარს, რქით მიწასავ ჩხერ ბუბუნებ. ღმერთო, სამშობლო მიცოცხლე მძინარიც ამას დუდუნებ. I look like grazing ox and dig the ground with antlers. God, long live my Georgia, even in sleeping is my dream.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That's all.
beautiful.
And the second, this greatest historical wall remembers me in Mtskheta. There exists very saint place where Saint Nino began praying for Georgia, for Georgia, how to spread.
According to Guru, the Georgians like to drink with toasts to three things: the toast to tradition and heritage, to love and respect for the other sex, and to glory of the motherland. It wasn't until the alcohol-induced walk along the city walls did I realize that all three were so very true.
Between mass of these big stones and
And here we met a lady of no particular status who turned out to be a fine poet of patriotism.
and the greatest Georgian writer and novelist, Mr. Konstantini Gamsakhurdia, who was the father of first all content of poem, of story, of Roman novels, and many others. And this is ხეკორძულას წყალი მისვამს, ცხეთა ისე ამიგია. დამიჭირეს მკლავი მომჭრეს, რატომ კარგი აგიგია. I was drunk. ხეკორძულას water I drank, and so I built city Mtskheta. I was cut the arm. Why have you built so pretty?
Wow.
Very
That's so
beautiful.
nice.
Yes.
Madame, what's your name? I'm
Nino.
sorry. Nino.
Nino
Okay.
Chutlashvili, Mosashvili Street, number 36.
Wow, this is your house.
Half.
Right.
Half. And two families live here.
Winemaking in Georgia, like Renaissance painting in Italy, is more or less a family business. Techniques and secrets passed down from father to son. And I believe that's the only way how the wine business could be properly done. The vine genetically disagrees with entrepreneurship to calculate return on investment, and maximizing profit are the two fatal strategies to kill the wine business. But to understand the Caucasus Mountains and their terroir take generations of time and devotion, which is too much a price that no enterprise could afford. But the family business could. And this is the only field where tradition and family business could prevail over modernity and industrialization.
Me, when I was just 5 years old, when 4 years old, he was doing something. Always he was asking me, my grandchild, come here, come to me. So, and he was teaching me everything. How to cut the tree, how to clean, how to press the grape, how to live generally, how to live, you know. He was about the friendship, about the love, about a lot of things. Yes, that's why he became like a
Hero to you.
exactly. Machine to remove these sticks, and we input in one place, the same like you see,
And burn them.
and burn them. The way how we are cutting, the most important when you input a new plant, the tree needs some time. 5 year minimum tree needs to give you normally, I mean the grapes. First 2 year tree is giving you nothing. From third year tree is giving you maybe one grape, it's like signal. From fourth is giving you for sure a little bit more, but from fifth year tree is giving you normally what it should give you. And how we make it, so the most important, we pay attention to the main part. We don't let them to grow more than 170 180. That's why 170, for example I'm 180 meters, and it's like the same.
Guru knows the circle of a vine's life like the back of his hand.
Then two.
He could go
This
on for
part
days
we are,
speaking about his
we are
beloved
fixing.
vines if I
Now
hadn't a
it's,
plan
right
to
now
take
is the
off.
time. So firstly,
The
we
last
need
time I
to-
knew
we are
someone so
cutting
keen on his
from
job
previous
was
year
St. Francis
and
of
throwing right
Assisi.
there. We don't need for the tree.
Thank you for your hospitality.
You're welcome. Nice time.
Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Maybe see you next time.
Okay, thank you. Maybe
Bye bye.
best for you.